Have you ever wondered what a woman means when she greets you? Is she just being polite? Or is there a deeper meaning behind that smile? But what if I told you there are subtle signs you can look for to decipher her true feelings? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of nonverbal communication. Understanding these cues can be your secret weapon to navigating the dating world with confidence. So, get ready to become a master decoder of female psychology. Let's get started. Sign 1. The power of a warm smile. Alright, let's talk about smiles. We all know a fake smile when we see one, right? It's that tight-lipped thing people do when they're just trying to be polite. But a genuine warm smile? That's different. A woman who's interested in you will give you a smile that reaches her eyes. You know the one, where her eyes crinkle a little at the corners? That's the kind of smile that says, "I'm happy to see you," and means it. Pay attention to how she smiles at others versus how she smiles at you. Is there a difference? Does her smile linger a little longer when she's talking to you? These are all subtle hints that she might be genuinely interested. So, if you're lucky enough to be on the receiving end of a genuine warm smile, take note. It might just be the start of something special. And hey, even if it's not a romantic interest, a warm smile is always a good thing. Sign 2. The language of prolonged eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and I couldn't agree more. Eye contact is such a powerful tool for connection. It's how we communicate interest, attention, and even affection. Now, I'm not talking about a creepy, staring into your soul kind of eye contact. I'm talking about that comfortable, lingering gaze that says, "I see you, and I like what I see." When a woman holds your gaze for a few seconds longer than usual, it's a good sign she's interested. It shows she's engaged in the conversation and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Think about it. When you're not interested in someone, do you really want to look at them for too long? Probably not. But when you're drawn to someone, your eyes naturally want to linger. So if you notice a woman holding your eye contact, don't be afraid to hold her gaze for a beat longer. Sign 3. The magic of a light touch. Okay, let's talk about touch. Physical contact, even if it's just a light brush of the arm or a playful tap on the shoulder, can speak volumes. It creates a sense of closeness and intimacy that goes beyond words. Now, I'm not saying you should go around touching everyone you meet, but if you're chatting with a woman and she casually touches your arm while making a point or playfully nudges you, it could be a sign she's comfortable around you and maybe even a little bit flirty. Think about it. We don't usually touch people we're not interested in, right? It feels too personal, too intimate. So when a woman initiates that light touch, it's a good indicator that she's open to connecting on a physical level. And that's a very good sign. Sign 4. Closing the distance. Have you ever noticed how you naturally lean in when you're interested in what someone has to say? It's like you're trying to get closer to them, both physically and emotionally. Well, guess what? Women do it too. When a woman leans in while you're talking, it shows she's engaged in the conversation and wants to hear every word you're saying. She's literally closing the distance between you, which is a subconscious way of building intimacy. So if you're chatting with a woman and she's leaning in, eyes sparkling, hanging on to your every word, that's a good sign, my friend. It means she's genuinely interested in you and what you have to say. Sign 5. The Art of Playful Teasing. Alright, let's talk about teasing. Now, I'm not talking about mean-spirited jabs or making fun of someone's insecurities. I'm talking about playful, light-hearted teasing that shows you're comfortable enough with someone to joke around. When a woman teases you, it's often a sign she's flirting. It's her way of creating a playful dynamic and testing the waters to see how you respond. Think about it. You don't usually tease people you're not interested in, right? It's too much effort. But when you're attracted to someone, you want to make them laugh, you want to see them smile. So, if a woman is playfully teasing you, don't be afraid to tease her back. Sign 6, the ultimate sign of connection. Have you ever heard the saying, Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery? Well, it's true in body language too. When we're attracted to someone, we often subconsciously mirror their movements and gestures. It's like our bodies are trying to sync up with theirs, creating a sense of harmony and connection. So, if you notice a woman subtly mirroring your body language, like crossing her legs after you do, taking a sip of her drink when you do, or even tilting her head the same way you do, it could be a sign she's subconsciously trying to build rapport with you. Now, this doesn't mean she's intentionally copying your every move. It's usually a subtle, unconscious thing. But if you start paying attention, you might be surprised by how often you see it happening. And here's a fun tip. You can actually use mirroring to your advantage. Try subtly mirroring her body language back to her. Sign 7. Asking personal questions. Let's be honest, folks. When you're not interested in someone, you don't really care about the intricate details of their life, right? You're not going to ask them about their dreams, their passions, or their favorite childhood memories. But when you're genuinely interested in someone, you want to know everything about them. You're curious about their thoughts, their feelings, and their experiences. You ask questions, you listen intently, and you remember the details. So if a woman is asking you personal questions, it's a clear sign she's interested in getting to know the real you. She's not just making small talk, she's digging deeper, trying to understand what makes you tick. And here's the thing. Asking personal questions isn't just about gathering information. It's about creating a connection. It shows you're paying attention, that you care about what they have to say, and that you're invested in the conversation. So, the next time you're chatting with a woman and she asks you a personal question, don't just give a one-word answer. Sign 8. The power of a genuine compliment. You know what they say? A little compliment goes a long way. And it's true. Everyone loves receiving compliments, especially when they're genuine and heartfelt. When a woman compliments you, it's a sign she's noticed something special about you. It could be your sense of humor, your intelligence, your kindness, or even your taste in music. Whatever it is, she's acknowledging something she admires about you, and that's a big deal. Now, I'm not talking about cheesy pickup lines or superficial compliments about your appearance. I'm talking about genuine compliments that show she's paying attention to the real you. So, the next time a woman compliments you, don't just brush it off. Take it to heart, thank her sincerely, and maybe even return the favor with a genuine compliment of your own. Sign 9. Initiating plans. All right, let's talk about initiative. In the game of love, sometimes you have to be willing to make the first move. And when a woman initiates plans to see you again, it's a clear sign she's interested in taking things further. Now, this doesn't mean she has to plan the whole date down to the last detail. It could be something as simple as saying, "We should hang out sometime," or "I'd love to hear more about that project you're working on." The key is that she's expressing a desire to spend more time with you, and that's huge. So, if a woman initiates plans, don't let the opportunity slip away. Jump on it. Suggest a specific day and time, and make sure you follow through. Sign 10. The importance of remembering the little things. You know what really makes someone feel special? When you remember the little things about them, the things they're passionate about, the stories they've shared, the details that make them unique. When a woman remembers small details about you, it's a sign she's genuinely paying attention and that you've made an impression on her. It shows that she values your conversations and that she's interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. Think about it. If she wasn't interested, she probably wouldn't remember that you're a huge Star Wars fan, that you have a pet hamster named Mr. Nibbles, or that you once won a hot dog eating contest. So, if a woman brings up something you mentioned in passing, asks you how Mr. Nibbles is doing, or surprises you with tickets to the next Star Wars movie, consider yourself lucky. It means you found someone who's genuinely interested in you and who appreciates the little things that make you, you. So there you have it, folks. We've decoded 10 common greetings and the hidden signals behind them. Remember, understanding these subtle cues can make all the difference in your interactions with women. Pay attention to her body language, her words, and her overall demeanor. Is she engaged, playful, and genuinely interested in getting to know you? Or is she distant, closed off, and just being polite? Now that you're armed with this knowledge, go out there and start decoding those greetings. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more relationship advice, and share it with your friends.